Hello, welcome to Nephtara Grace. If you've been here before, welcome back, fam. If you're new, welcome in. Welcome to the channel. I took a few days off. It was needed. It was really needed. I'd actually recorded a couple of videos leading up to the new moon and, the full moon in Leo, and they just some of them got half recorded, and then some of them just didn't go. It was wild, and finally I just let go of control and shifted my focus and took some time off, so that was nice. But I'm back. I wanted to get this reading out to you. My moon is in Leo, my natal chart, and so Leo full moons are always really, really special to me. And this one has, there's a lot of movement around this moon, a lot of communication around this moon. And so I wanted to get a reading out. Let's see what comes out. The way things have been going, I don't know if I post it. So if I do post it, just know when you find it, the reading is timeless and it's perfect for you. Okay? We have manas. So manifesting. I love it, especially with this full moon energy in Leo. By the way, the song that I'm channeling is Let 'Em Know, the new song by T.I. Oh my God, that song is so fire. You know, I'm one of those people who are like, this is for people over the age of 40. It's great. It is definitely, you know, being from Atlanta, I'm like, yes, Tip, yes, yes, yes. Thank you for this drop. All right, Issa, Cosmic Coherence Ice. Speaking of, the ice is finally starting to thaw out and melt where I am. I hope you all are safe and warm and well where you are. Pure for, I'm going to say luck, but also timing. When I get pure with Issa, it's time. It's like the time to manifest something. And then Ingwa is limitless possibilities. So it's like anything is possible right now. Anything is possible. And I'm hearing everything is possible right now. Full moon energy in Leo. I love it. You know, I have a Leo stellium in my chart. So Leo energy for me is about being seen. It's about ambition. It's about shine. It's also about courage. It gives loyalty. Leo also gives for me family, though. You know, Leos are very fierce about their family, usually, not always, but usually. So the energy is that. I know I spent the weekend, you know, just being in love with my kids. I wasn't even around my kids like that this weekend, and I was just like, oh my God, I miss my babies. I miss my kids, you know, big Leo energy out here. And the full moon was beautiful. If you were able to get out and see it, it's still out there, but you know, Hermit. For sure. For sure, this energy, which I think is really great considering it's a Leo full moon, to have the Hermit card come out. Usually, you know, I tell you guys on this channel, the Hermit card is my shadow work card. It's a shadow queen. Going into Hermit mode is like going within to find clarity, get some answers. And so I definitely had a process of purification leading up to the Leo full moon, and then was definitely guided to take time off as the moon was, you know, like really coming into her fullness. So Tower, okay, so it's unexpected. In times of crisis, face the changes with grace. I love this blackjack. I've not had blackjack. It looks pretty though, doesn't it? Hermit and the Tower. Now this is interesting. I think I shared to you guys in a recent reading, and I don't know, because again, I think I recorded over the past week. I think I recorded 3 or 4 readings that didn't come through, right? And technology issues, not the platform this time, technology issues. So I don't know if you guys have seen the reading where I say the Tower has become one of my favorite cards. It used to scare me, where other people get scared by the Devil card or the Death card. I used to freak out, like gut clench, when I saw the Tower come out in my readings, my personal readings, you know. And now I see the Tower and I'm like, oh my God, it's a surprise, like busting a piñata. That's how the Tower is for me. And especially with the Hermit card looking like this, it's giving piñata. It's giving, right? It is. It's giving like party, and then some surprise is going to fly out. And look, some of the surprises are going to be bright, shiny ones like these stars, and some of them are going to be shadowy surprises like this bat. But it's the Hermit. It's the theme, like really going within to find that light in the darkness. The Hermit can signify someone being in their dark night of the soul, or it can simply signify meditation, depending on what other cards are aspected around it. With this Tower card, it's giving, it's giving like going within going into this deep, quiet space and discovering something you did not expect, right? The other side of this is being in a space where you're facing the unknown, you're facing something that is really challenging, and instead of freaking out, you decide to go into hermit mode. You choose to go within. Yeah. Panic at the Disco, Into the Unknown is coming through. Let me get, I'll take one of these now. Yeah, I'll get one of these, and then I'll go get one of those. That's so funny. Into the Unknown, and let them know. Unfinished Symphony. Oh my goodness. The number 10. Okay. Now this is interesting. Look, we've got a full moon here. That is, wow. You know, what did I say? Movement. They keep saying sadness. Okay, I don't know who that is. But that's the second or third time now I've heard there's sadness going on. Okay, so that's you or someone around you, tribe. Sadness is also here. Home. 27, give us number 9, 9, 10. Something gonna line up. Let's get 2 more of these, please. Something gonna change. Compass with the tower, bringing the number 5 out of 50. And the tower, something is changing for sure. Direction. What was that? I was having a conversation with Spirit earlier today about growth. And we were talking about growth. And you know, as a gardener, you guys know, here I go. As a gardener, I typically think of growth in 2 directions, up and down. Now, I know different people think differently. So those of us who garden, we understand growth usually occurs downwards first, those roots, and then upwards. But in my conversation with Spirit today, we were talking about growth. And, you know, Spirit was like, well, what direction do you want to grow in? And I sat with it, and I said, and I repeated it back. You know, what direction do I want to grow in? Sometimes, you know, and I sat with that, like, oh, do I want to grow up? Do I want to grow down? Do I want to grow out? You know, do I want to reach above? Do I want to go beyond where I am? Do I want to put down roots where I am? Or do I want to spread my influence and spread my arms and spread my reach where I am? You know, so compass is giving direction, like, maybe for some of you, the need to find your direction. For others of you, perhaps the opportunity to become aware of the direction that you're already facing. One more, please. Skywriting the fates. Wow, along with Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. We have 41 and 49. 41 gives us number 5. Again. New Beginnings. Interesting. And the skywriting 49 gives us 13, which is a 4. So we have that 4, we have a 5. Something is in alignment. Something is lined up. Something is indeed facing the direction of, I'm hearing maximum growth, okay? The fates, new beginnings, something is timed. I think I said that with the runes, like it's time for something to manifest. That's definitely being echoed here with these oracle cards. Let me do a Leo moon. Let me get a goddess. Let me get an activation card. Big Leo energy. Big Leo energy out here. That's too many cards. Okay, we'll take Sekhmet. She's come out on top twice. Once with 5 others, now by herself. Sekhmet. I love all the goddesses, in case you didn't know. But Sekhmet and I have a very special connection. So I'm happy to see her here. She's a fierce goddess. If you don't know about Sekhmet, she has a similar energy to Kali in that she was brought forth by God Ra, the Egyptian sun god Ra, to deal with injustice on the earth. And so she dealt with it. And they say until the Nile River ran red with blood. And when Ra saw that Sekhmet was not going to stop, he came down himself to stop her. Very similar, right, to the story of Kali, until Shiva put himself under her feet so she would stop trampling. For that reason, Sekhmet is known as the Scarlet Lady. But that is, again, because she was letting the blood run in the streets. She's one of the oldest, most powerful Egyptian deities that we know of, a warrior goddess. Her name, Sekhmet, means powerful one. And of course, as the Scarlet Lady, she absolutely is connected to blood that flows of any kind. And through that, she has a special connection with women. She represents both war and healing. Okay, war and healing. So that takes me back to which direction are you facing and choosing the direction you want to grow in. Yeah. The key word for Sekhmet is strength. I think we're going to see that echoed again somewhere else. So just remember that. There's a ferocity to Sekhmet. There is a strength there. Okay. All right, let me get one of these, then we'll get into some tarot. Crystal Skull Wisdom. Clarity, divine healing, and high vibrational energy. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't listened to Let 'Em Know by T.I. yet, you got to listen just one time, see what happens. You gotta let them know one time. Just see what happens. All right. Holy Spirit, archangels, ascended masters, gods, and goddesses, leaders of light, those who walk with me every day, thank you so much for protecting me as lieutenant messages for the tribe. Showing me what I need to see and telling me what I need to know so I can support the tribe as they live, learn, thrive, and grow as above. So below, and so it is, because it is so. All right. Can I get jumpers, clear, concise messages for the tribe, please? We're looking at this Leo full moon. We're starting off with the Page of Wands. I can't think of a better card to start with, especially after getting Tower, New Beginnings, Compass. It's like, you know, talk about a new beginning, a bright new beginning. Now, the Page of Wands is perfect because Page of Wands has no clue where the hell they're going. And they don't care. The Page of Wands does not care where they're going. All they care about is that they are going. And they have the absolute faith of a child that they're going to get there. It has not occurred to the Page of Wands they might not make it. Not quite the Fool card. Okay, the Fool card is like, I'm out. But the Fool also has a sense of wisdom to their journey. The Page of Wands is very childlike, unabashed, fire sign energy. I think it's really great to start this full moon reading with this card because it speaks of being passionate about heading off in the direction of growth and of your dreams, which is exactly what we were just talking about with the Oracle cards, right? Nine of Pentacles. So now we got a Page of Wands, and it looks like unabashedly heading towards wish fulfillment. Nine of Pentacles, we say sometimes it's a single, sexy, and successful card, right? But it's really an indication that you've spent the time in the material realm. You know, Pentacles are earth energy, and you spent the time in the material realm to learn what to invest, and you've mastered something with the 7 and 8, and now when you get to the 9 of Pentacles, your fruit is evident, right? And if you're a gardener like myself, there's fruit on the vine with the 9 of Pentacles, and so the Page of Wands, 9 of Pentacles is like literally, you know, what they're giving me is off to see the wizard. You're on your yellow brick road, but it's absolutely leading you to the promised land. It's a yellow brick road that ends at a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, is what this is. Can I get something else in it, please? Ace of Swords. Beautiful. You know, in the Tarot, Ace of Swords is clarity. It's also quite simply the truth. You know, especially as tarot readers, when we say something, we channel something, we share something, then the Ace of Swords comes out. It's just confirmation of what we just said is the truth. In this case, you're looking at this triad of cards, like there's a powerful new beginning that we're very passionate about, heading towards literally our field of dreams, literally everything we've ever wanted. And not just like desire pie in the sky, but with 9 of Pentacles, this is what we've wanted and we've worked for it. Do you understand? We put the work in for it with the 9 of Pentacles. And then to have the Ace of Swords come out afterwards, it's like there's such a pristine sense of clarity here. It's really beautiful. Now we've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is really interesting energy. It's followed by this Two of Pentacles, which I think is actually apropos given you've got a page going to a knight, which is gorgeous. And I think the page can do it so quickly because this Ace of Swords is here. When you have clarity, even if you start out like, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know, I just don't even know what it's going to take to get there. I just know I'm going to F and go because I've done the work. I've done the work to reap the harvest. The universe agrees. You know, like it's very clear. Then I think it's natural to progress to the next stage, which is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands has some experience, right? This knight has been a page. This knight is no longer on foot. They're now on horse. And horses, all knights in the tarot signify movement. That's why they're on horses, okay? Now, the knight's horse has 1 foot up. I mean, this is absolute forward motion. If you look at that horse is just as determined as the knight on its back. Now, the knight on its back still, right? As you can see, it's actually kind of giving a little bit of a pull. I used to ride horses, a little bit of a pull back. This horse, I mean, the horse is ready to go here, okay? And the knight has learned a little bit since being a page. And so the knight says, yes, 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 we're moving forward. And we're doing it with intention now because we know more now than we did at page where we're going. We might not have all the answers yet. But once we become a knight, we do know that what's soon to follow is a crown and a throne. We know that much. We might not have known that at page. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles here. So it's some type of choice to be made. Okay? And a choice like between this or that. Again, the Pentacle suit is material, earthly matter. So a choice between this or that. Sometimes this can be juggling. It just depends. It can be looking to hold both. Especially when you see a Knight of Wands and a Two of Pentacles, it can indicate someone who's trying to do 2 things at the same time because both interest them, right? Let's see what follows. Let's get a sense of what this knight might be choosing between or about or because of love. Okay, so somebody's got a choice in love. Ace of Cups is not just love, it really represents our ability to receive what we call true love or divine love even, you know. So, my goodness, you know, you can imagine somebody starting off on a journey in life to find love, to discover love, like what is this? And then being very clear about what they want, being very clear about, you know, who they are and what they've done to become who they are, and then they get to a place where there's choices. E40 choices. Great song. The Star. Okay, now the Star is major arcana wish fulfillment. Okay, I'm going to move her up just a little bit right there because her actual image is a little bit risque for you if I do decide to share this recording. But you can still see that that is the star right there. You don't have to see the whole picture to see that that is the star. And the Two of Cups. I mean, gosh, Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This is an entire relationship. So this is absolutely about love. Okay. I could, you know, I could have, depending on what came out, maybe I would have made, no, this is love. This is a relationship type of love. Not like I love my cat, I love my dog, I love to garden, I love to go ice skating when it's cold. No, I love another person. That's what this is. And this is, with the 9 of coins out here and the star, this is a big deal. Now we've got the Devil. So there's some type of fear here. Some type of... Let's see what happens with this Devil. I got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. We're reading to the Hermit in the Tower. The Devil is being... by Temperance. Wow. That's so powerful. That is one of the most powerful things I've seen in a long time. To have the Devil followed immediately by the Temperance. That's like... I love it. It's giving Hermit. It's giving the Hermit card. It's giving someone who's done their shadow work and can say, okay, this is what I'm afraid of, and this is what I'm going to do about it. That's what the Devil, Temperance, that's what that is. This is where I have doubts and insecurities, the Devil, and this is how I'm going to get over it. This is where I'm not sure of myself, and this is what I'm going to do to get sure. This is what holds me back, and this is how I'm going to let go. This is where I was codependent. This is where I learned to manage myself and my own energy so that I can have what I want. Okay? Very, very, it's beautiful. It's profound. You don't see this very often. Let me get jumpers, please, because maybe that's how this person feels. But okay, Page of Pentacles. This somebody sees this Two of Cups as an opportunity. So another page here, Page of Pentacles is okay. So pages are a new beginning, a new opportunity for something new, right? Okay. Page of Pentacles is a new opportunity. That's an opportunity. And because it's Pentacle, and I know how I said that, but just hear me out. Page of Wands is a new beginning. You're striking out on a new path, perhaps in a new direction even. We've got compass, don't forget, yeah? But the Page of Pentacles is there is a new opportunity that leads to some type of material success. Do you understand? There's a difference. So you can be a Page of Swords and you can be interested and curious about something. You can be a Page of Cups and you can have romantic feelings about something. You can be idealizing something. You can be a Page of Wands. You can be excited and passionate about something. But Page of Pentacles is going to lead to some type of material result. We've already got the Nine of Pentacles out here, so we know that we're talking about an opportunity that leads to, I keep hearing Field of Dreams. Isn't that about baseball? I think I remember watching that. Isn't that Kevin Costner? Here's the Six of Pentacles. This is a lot of pentacles out here, y'all. I mean, this is like, but that's what the rune said. The rune says it's time for something to manifest now. The time for something to manifest is now. That's what the rune said. And so now this is, we've got a Six of Pentacles out here, which is like, this is about, depending on the rest of the spread, it could be generosity, blah, blah, blah. Nah, but here in this reading, this is literally about a type of relationship in which there's actual partnership. There's a give and a take. Both people are getting what they need. Both people are giving into the relationship and getting what they need from the relationship. This is going to be nothing but successful. The Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, when we talk about a union, like people coming together, yeah. It's good. Judgment, or the Gates at the bottom of the deck. Here it is, the Queen of Coins tried to come out earlier, but it slid out in a way that I don't like it. So I asked for jumpers. This woman has it together. Y'all ever heard that boss bitch shit? This is a boss bitch right here. And there's the Queen of Wands following close behind with the King of Wands right there. And the Hierophant. Wow, the lovers twice. Good Lord. I'm just splitting the deck. Queen of Swords. There's an Emperor and an Empress out here. I'm telling you. The Queen of Coins, again, is someone who can materialize resources at the drop of a hat. This is the most resourceful queen in all of tarot. So she might not be the Queen of Cups, this soft yet strong, even mystical feminine energy. She might not be the Queen of Wands, very dynamic, very sexy, very passionate, a charismatic queen. Might not be the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords can see through bullshit on a cloudy day, okay? You're never going to pull it over on the Queen of Swords. But the Queen of Coins can turn nothing into something with the snap of a finger. She can literally embody the frequency of diamonds, right? Which is cold, it's been pressurized. The Queen of Coins has that type of power. Ace of Wands with the Strength card. Holy cow. And the Nine of Swords. So this is talking about, this is wild. Nine of Swords, I always talk, held back with gasoline drawers on. If you guys have been on this channel at all, that's how I describe the Nine of Swords energy. I should say that's Nine of Wands, but this Nine of Swords is like being worried about something. How did it come out though? Hold on. Ace of Wands, that's probably why I got it confused with my Nine of Wands. Ace of Wands is a new beginning that is given from the universe. So like they're saying do-over. I guess it would be a do-over, but it's like, it's a new beginning. I don't know how to say it. Like we've got this, where is it up here? We got this Moon Maiden. Like it's a new beginning. That's what this Ace of Wands is. It's a new beginning, okay? Now, this Tower is making me think it might be unexpected, though. And then we have the Nine of Swords, which is about being worried about something. Being worried about something. And then this... Sorry about that. Let's see, can I get it back where it was? Oh no. There is a whole... That was a tower. It was unexpected and it fell. I'm going to try to move it again though, because the Strength card. Big Leo energy. There we go. Okay. Big Leo energy here with the Strength card. And I was talking about that. And I like seeing the Strength card after, say I had to cover up the star again. Hold on. I like seeing the Strength card after this Nine of Swords because it indicates, kind of like I was saying with the Devil and the Temperance, like the Nine of Swords, you're worried about something, losing sleep over it, up at night. But the Strength card, you have what you need to overcome it. Big Leo energy. This is interesting. So, there's something about movement here, though. That's good. Like overcoming the past? Let me get Justice. Oh, yeah. Okay. Overcoming the past, even. Getting over? This is interesting because this is about striking out on a new path that leads to a type of relationship. I'm going to move these out of the way. That leads to a type of relationship. But it's and that's what's different. It's a different type of relationship because it's a Six of Coins relationship versus one that is the Devil. This one is a tempered relationship. The Temperance card landing on the Devil before, right? So this is a connection or relationship where there's equal give and take, where even if there's doubts and fears, they get overcome. So this is like, yeah, like something's been learned in past relationships and it's being seen to have been learned in this relationship. Well, I'll tell you what, the movement is right here. Me trying to... Oh, I guess you can kind of see that. Hopefully that didn't fall. Sorry if you got seasick with all of that motion sickness when you're moving the camera. But yeah. The Leo energy is heavy in this reading. I guess it should be. That's the point. That Nine of Coins, the Tree is at the bottom of the deck. I said it's not movement here, man. And now I'm on Six of Wands, so some type of acknowledgement. Acknowledgement of a... Acknowledgement of a new beginning. The Empress and the Magician. See, I said there's an Emperor and Empress out here. So is it like someone confesses they... You know how it's coming through? Is like, hey, I have something I want to share with you. I'm not going to say it. But it's like somebody confesses to another person that they always wanted to be with somebody like them, that they want to be with somebody like them, that they want to be with them specifically, they've always wanted to be with them, is something just like that. It's some type of confession. It's some type of confession around manifesting a relationship. Three of Wands. Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody's been waiting on this. It's like, it's not just a waiting on. This is like, it's a little bit like putting an order in with the universe and waiting. but at the same time, it's like manifesting and then demanding, right? Like, for those of you who are alchemists or manifestors like myself, like, you know what it is to manifest and then turn it over to her, right? Co-create with her and then turn it over to her, the mother, the universe, whatever you want to call it, source, whatever, to have her birth it through you, right? It's like your desire is the seed. You guys, if you haven't done my course, The Divine Initiation, what the hell are you waiting on? Get on the website, get in my inbox, figure out how you can get in the next course. But it's like you take your desire, which is the seed, you put it into that field of intention, you put it out there to co-create with her, and then she births it through you, right? And then that's where you get that 9 of coins. You get that material proof of your desires. King of Wands as I split the deck. Somebody said hot, hot, hot. Oh yeah. 5 of Wands and a 7 of Swords. So that's some bullshit. I'm gonna call it what it is when I see it. That's some bullshit. A 5 of Wands with the 7 of Swords. That's somebody who that's like smoke, fire, and bullshit. They said betrayals, lies, and deceit, but it's betrayal, lies, deceit, and the smoke and bullshit to go along with it. Okay, but why is it here? Why is that here? 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords, because somebody walked away. Ace of Pentacles is something better. High Priestess, because they knew it was bullshit. 6 in the world, the cycle's over, so somebody's in their feelings. That's just me cutting the deck. I just want to know how these cards got in this reading, because this reading was like juicy until these 2 cards showed up. So I'm guessing you have some haters out there. There's some haters out here. Haters go hate. Knight of Cups and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, somebody decided to leave a 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands situation for a love offer that was more peaceful and calm. That's just what that says. So I don't blame whoever did that. If that was you, tribe, good on you. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, why the hell wouldn't you leave for a 10 of... Of course you were going to leave for a Knight of Cups that brings a 10 of Pentacles. I would. If I had a 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands situation, betrayal, lies, deceit, and all the smoke and bullshit that comes with it, and somebody came up to me with a love offer, a cup, and in that cup was 10 gold coins, are you crazy? I would totally get in my little 6 of Swords boat and over to those 10. I mean, and 10 of coins is literally legacy. We're talking about wealth for generations. It's not 3 coins because it was a cool project. It's not 4 coins. You might save some, put some away for a rainy day. It's not 5 coins. You're not poor as fuck. It's not even 6 coins, where it's equal give and take between 2 people. This is 10 damn coins. You get a coin, you get a coin, you get a coin, you all get coins, but we're talking about family, legacy, generational wealth. This is what we're talking about. Higher Priestess, let's split the deck with the Ace of Coins on top. It's a big deal. This is something that was promised to somebody. This is some type of deal with the divine. I got the Lovers out here. I gotta, let me see. There's body parts. I'm so excited to not be shadow banned. Let me see if I can cover up the body parts here. You guys are gonna laugh when you see how I do this. I am not ready to draw all over my cards yet. I know some readers just like Sharpie it out. I haven't gotten there yet. Okay, so here we go. This is my Lovers card for now. I heard somebody Google. It's okay. It's okay though. See, it's fine. Yeah, like somebody like really took a chance in love and it's turning out for them. The Queen of Swords, it's turning out for them. The Queen of Swords doesn't take chances. She will take a calculated risk, but only once she's already weighed out all the odds and she's sure that they are ever in her favor. That's the Queen of Swords. The odds are ever in her favor. She gonna make sure of it. She not gonna guess. She's the Queen of Swords. She don't have to guess. She has access to information and data. Okay. Somebody, there's a Chariot again with the Hermit. I'm telling you, and the 4 Swords. So, Somebody made the right move. King of Cups, see? Somebody made the right move. Somebody moved in the direction of a person who's emotionally stable. And since we're talking about love, that's pretty damn important, don't you think? With the Three of Swords reversed. Wow. Three of Swords reversed is like healing from a broken heart. It's healing that may take time, but the healing takes place nonetheless. Okay? Here's the Hierophant. Depending on other cards around it, the Hierophant could represent divine intervention, or it could represent a more traditional organization like a church or a business, but it could also represent a traditional institution such as marriage or higher education. With this Three of Cups, this is some type of celebration. The Sun? But it's a shared celebration. What is this? The Emperor and the Gate. So you got the Empress out here already. So this is some type of, okay, this is some type of couple. This is a couple coming out of the shadows into the light. I'm hearing that old song, coming out of the dark. Finally see the light. What is that song? Y'all, I don't even know where I remember. I don't remember. I'm channeling songs. So now I've got a relationship growing and progressing. I guess, because there's the Hermit. So are we following along? So what's the Tower then? Get another deck for the Tower, they said. Let's run this Tower down this deck. Okay. Somebody's having to put something together. They're piecing something together. The Devil. So what? They got afraid and now they are going back and looking. Six of Cups. Afraid of deep emotional connection. So now they're looking. They're like in hermit mode, trying to figure out what are they afraid of. Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Interesting. That's two sixes back to back. So it's like, okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Could not stop that one. This person's afraid of something. It's going in stages. Like they were afraid of something before. No, I see. I think we've got two different things going on here. I think the Hermit run we just did is somebody who perhaps knows what to do with fear, because the Devil came out and then Temperance came out right on top of it. And we ended with the Hermit, somebody who's in shadow realm, someone who's sitting and looking at themselves. We're starting this run toward the Tower with the Devil. Okay. So now we're in energy that is afraid, unsure, uncertain of something, but there is some type of connection here. Six of Cups is a deep emotional connection, perhaps from a past life. But there's some back and forth here. Six of Cups to Six of Swords. It's giving, do I stick with what I already know? Or do I move forward with what's in front of me? Now that's very interesting. Do I stick with what I know, or do I move forward with what's in front of me? Strength is at the bottom of the deck. But here's the Death card. Okay, so there's some type of shift or change here. Ten of Cups. Okay, so a change as to what will make someone happy. So, and that happens, you know, as we grow over time, what we like changes. So I have this quote, what you find sacred will change over time. That's also true as far as like what satisfies you, what you find attractive, what you desire, that changes. I was actually just saying this to a friend the other day. I wouldn't, who I am today, I don't find the same type person attractive as I did 20 years ago. I don't want to be in the same relationship that I was 20 years ago, right? The relationship that I was in 20 years ago was built off of who I knew myself to be then, and so I was attracted to a certain type of person then. I'm not that person now. So I wouldn't want to be with that part. You know what I'm saying? They say the best relationships are the ones where people grow together. And speaking of, here's the Lover's card. I mean, this is about two people coming together. One of them has learned how to kind of transmute their fears and balance them out. This other person is still in a bit of back and forth. Have they let go of the past? Are they sure they want what's in front of them? They're not sure yet. Six of Pentacles. They see something here. They see where there is an equal give and take in a partnership. They can see it. The Six is showing up there. Now it's the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. And then the Strength card. It came out. It didn't just. It came out. So there's some. And then Justice. So it's like this person knows that if they go with what's in front of them, it would require them to be strong, yeah? I mean, it takes courage to let go of what you've always known and move forward. But it looks here, just like it did in the last run to the Hermit, that's what would be justice. So it looks like we've got two different people, maybe the Hermit is one person, the Tower is the other person in this dynamic duo. But they both got Strength and Justice very close together. Do you see? So for both of them, I'm hearing choosing each other. It overcomes the past, but it's also wish fulfillment for them. But it's taking courage. But it's something about the courage that it's taking is a part of their justice. It's a part of what balances things out. Wheel of Fortune's at the bottom of the deck over here. And then here's the Page of Cups. There's that new beginning in love. And we already went through what the pages represent in that last run. And then here's the Tower, and that's it. That's it, ladies and gents. That's what this is about. This is about two people who have an opportunity to come together. For one of them, it's like, I don't know, it's almost like it's what they were manifesting. It's what they wished for, asked for, prayed for. For this other person, it seems very unexpected. There's come out as a Tower. And so this first person in Hermit mode is just in Hermit mode, so this got manifested. Interesting. There's kind of this tone of well, that's how that happened. And looking back almost, like an accounting of, how did I get here again? How did this happen? For the second person who ends in the Tower, it really does seem like things went from, I don't know what's going on, to, whoa, where'd this come from, to, wait a minute. Is this really happening? This is happening. So I'm going to leave this reading here. This has been a reading. I hope it brought you clarity and confirmation. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Turn on your post notifications so the next time I read, it'll show up in your feed. This reading is timeless, as I said at the beginning, so you simply take what resonates, leave the rest behind. By the way, if you like the vibe, absolutely subscribe. In between now and the next time I drop a reading, trust your path, your process, and your purpose. Peace.